Let's chat.
We're glad to have you here with us as we continue on this Wednesday morning. It's May 22nd. Jess will check in with us here coming up in just a little bit. Some topics to talk about around the water cooler. And if you haven't heard by now, CBS has dropped a huge surprise. One of the most popular shows on our network, NCIS. You remember, they delivered a pretty big shocker in season 16. The finale, but it's one that fans are going to love, and that is the return of former NCIS and Mossad agent Ziva David. Cote de Pablo, however you want to look at it. Her character was long thought to be dead before an episode earlier this season. Now, one of those episodes hinted she may be alive. She returned at the very end of the season finale. After that episode, producers offer news likely to make fans of hers even happier. And this surprise moment is just now getting underway. We've gotten some new statements in from the executive producers and from CBS that says as the episode ends, the character Gibbs, as you know, is played by Mark Harmon, Ziva's former NCI boss, working on a boat in his basement when he hears someone approaching from upstairs. And she says, well, aren't you going to say something? And the scene depicting her return was not included in any script or call sheet. A list that includes actors and their character names. Only the producers of the relevant scene had those pages in order to keep a lid on this really big news. And Ziva, of course, became a huge favorite after arriving back in season 3. Good show, NCIS, and season 17 will soon be airing here on CBS. All right, how many of us of a certain age remember what happened years and years ago back in the 80s with New Coke? You remember that? New Coke is actually coming back. The Coca-Cola Company, which as you know was started right here in Chattanooga, reviving their 1980s flop in honor of a Netflix favorite. The company has announced the return of New Coke, and they did so yesterday. Now, don't get all excited. This is part of a promotion for the upcoming season, Stranger Things, which airs on Netflix. That show's third season takes place during the summer of 1985, which is the same year Coke debuted its new recipe for their signature drink. Back then, and I'm sure you remember this, sales for New Coke were so bad it was taken off the shelves after only a few months. Coke says less than 500,000 of these new cans of New Coke will go out. You can buy one this summer from Stranger Things themed vending machines. So, interesting. Might want to lay your hands on those if you are a collector of Coca-Cola. And here's something really neat that we couldn't wait to bring you. It's about a high school senior in Memphis who exceeded his goal for the amount of scholarship money he wanted to earn. Let me introduce you to Tupac Mosley. Tupac is the valedictorian at Raleigh, Egypt High School. He earned $3 million in scholarship money. You heard right, $3 million in scholarship money, and was accepted to more than 40 different colleges, all while being homeless. You see, Tupac's dad passed away in February. His family fell on some pretty hard times, and they were evicted from their home. He was always, though, with his mom's heart and unconditional love, and he continued to keep his head up. Get a load of this. Tupac graduated Sunday with a 4.3 grade point average. 4.3. He'll be attending Tennessee State University in the fall. So, Tupac Mosley, job well done, and we wish you the best of luck.